clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million things that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, standing killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. I'm a slave. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, standing there killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave. I'm headed to the bottom of the bottle. I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and it away. I ain't f***ing okay, I ain't liking it, babe. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah, rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million things that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Hold my camera when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, standing there killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See the sun coming out of that rain. My team really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest, till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck, progress to a god from a god mess. Hopeless, more tests, more blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest, I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yours, steadily killing me, riding my brain full of shame, I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My day, really my game, I'ma never slow down, I'ma never behave. I'm stuck inside this prison, inside this cage, it's taking over on this. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Century Sports. It's a pleasure to have you live and in charge. A little entertainment action here tonight as we go live on iRacing, your countdown to green, presented by Lunatic Designs. Kego the Lunatic out there doing all the graphics and templates and everything that you could ever ask for and all the things that you would need. It's good to see you week 9 here for the Speedy Trophies Truck Series here on the Chop Shop Racing Leagues. It has been a great season so far. We've seen a ton of different winners. We've seen a lot of different points, battles that are happening, and we're about halfway through this season, and it's really starting to show up. All the drivers starting to put in the time and energy and effort, and we're running one of the coolest tracks you're going to see out there is Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Brickyard is going to be up tonight for this series. Good to see you all out there. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. I appreciate you as always. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the 2.5 mile length track is going to see track temperatures right now at 101 degrees at qualifying. 80 laps today for this series. Stage lap is going to be a lap 20. No fast repairs. They have 4 sets of tires total. 75 degrees on the air temperature, 42% humidity, cloudy skies with a 3-mile-an-hour wind. Track Racer, redefine your gaming with Track Racer setup today. This Rim's absolutely kicking it. You want to be a part of the Chop Shop Racing family, chopshopracing.net or discord.gg/chopshopracing. Get out there and check it out. Speedy Trophies, your best when it comes to trophies out there. We just ordered one actually a couple of weeks ago to get that sent off to our Xfinity Series winner, Brandon Banks, who's going to be in this race. Had to reach out to him because we'll always make sure that things are going, and I think it's going to look pretty darn snazzy, I think. Thank you very much, Chris. Good to see you out there, man. Much love to you. I don't know what else to say. It's a good day. It's a good day to be here. Admin Box, part of the Chop Shop Racing crew as well. PRS setups and all the fine folks over there. It's I like PRS setups. Premier Racing Setup Shop. PRSsetups.com. Use Chop Shop as your promo code. Chop Shop 15. You'll save 15% on an a la carte setup today. Got a little bit of a kind of a cold going on or whatever it is. So. We're doing the deed when it comes to what we've got going on. It's always good to have a cold every once in a while, but I tell you what, I just didn't feel the greatest last night going to bed, and today it kind of kicked me in the butt. So we've been doing it. We do have a couple of driver camps tonight. I want to thank the RC tonight as well. The race controller is going to be Corey Bodinati. Is absolutely killing it each and every week. You'll see race control messages pop up. He is the guy behind the scenes that controls that. Anytime there's a penalty or something that's happening, he'll be the one that takes care of that. So it's going to be a good time. Top 5 from last week. We're going to get the EOL this week. We'll see that happen at the beginning of the racetrack or at the beginning of the race, and we're going to see a lot of what this series has to offer, and it's good to see everybody showing up and keeping these races quite full. We should see about 29 drivers, I think, tonight for the majority of the field. It's Indy. I mean, Indy is a ton of fun. So New Hampshire last week went really well. This week it's Indy. I mean, what can you say? It's Indianapolis. A great racetrack. Here's your points on the right side of your screen. Eric Schaefer still looking for his first win. 18 points, the difference here. 2 wins for Big Art. Brandon Banks has a win. Joe Sanchez has 2 wins as well. Kobe Hartung has a win in the series, and we're looking forward to seeing when he gets back here. We'll take a look at the starting grid here in just a moment. But that's your point standings. I mean, it's kind of where it is. And I know Schaefer's looking for his first win in this series, and so is Michael Strickland. Stage wins are big. Those points absolutely matter. Mark Retchin has a win in this series as well. Still sits right below the cutoff line when it comes to the points. So we'll see if he's going to be able to make that spot change here as they go. It's your 40th birthday. Happy birthday, Jerry. I remembered that from yesterday. Happy birthday, my friend. Welcome to the 40 Club. We're all there, but you're there now with us, and things will just creak a little bit more. Rincon is going to be getting an EOL. You're going to see all the drivers who are going to get it right there on the penalty screen. We'll talk about the starting grid here in just a moment. Waiting for those things to happen. DBR out there, Tony. Much love to you. Starting grid presented by Premier Racing Setups. Eric Schaefer is going to be your Stay Tuned Sports pole sitter here for it. John Hammond's going to get the EOL as well. Looks like 8 cars going to get it as well. That'll be TJ Krober, and then Brandon Banks. He was inside the top 5 last week. He'll get the EOL, and then I think there's one more. Who was your race winner last week? Should be the way it goes. Eric Schaefer's going to be your pole sitter. Michael Strickland, your outside pole sitter. Mark Retchin, John Hammond will make up row number 2. Brandon Banks, Jason Day, row number 3. TJ Krober, Michael Coulter Jr., there, row number 4. Stephen Eash and Brad Harrison, row number 5. Ryan Wendt, we'll see Jeremiah Burke there to his outside in that 6th row. Row 7 is going to be Kyle Dewey, Christopher Toppings. Robert Church, Fred Chase will make up row 8. Row 9 will be Jerry Culver and Anthony Shook. Hayden Malcolm, Jason Hastings there as well. Let's see. Jamie Howell, Greg Whitehead, then Donnell Williams, Cody Kinsey. Back into the mix. Good to see Kinsey out there, Mr. Yeah himself. Alex Thompson, Michael Bollinger will make up that next row. That would be row 13. Row 14 will be Michael Newbrow and Devin Asuna. And then Jorge Rincon, your final drivers out there as we get ready to go. Get ready to go working. Shout out to Tony. Man, oh man, Big Shafe ready to rock and roll. He did not finish inside the top 5 last week, so he's going to be able to try to dominate this racetrack. Flat racing surface with the long straightaways. The draft important, being able to turn into the corner, saving some tires late in the run. An absolute run of the mill when it comes to this racing surface. So a lot of drivers still, again, searching for that first win. Schaefer, one of those drivers. Try to maximize the points, try to maximize stage wins. Again, lap 20 will be what they see. 100% fuel in the trucks for the drivers. They should be able to make it all the way on fuel for the first stage, and then we'll see a green flag pit stop for that final 60 laps when we go back to green flag racing after the stage. So it'll be 57 laps, so they'll have to pit somewhere about halfway, depending on how things fall out and depending on how things work. It's interesting. It really is. All right, drivers are ready to go. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go, folks. Good to see you out there again. If you haven't done so, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, do all that stuff. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. And we appreciate everybody being out there. Schaefer, Strickland, Retchen, Jason Day. Yeah, I like it. I like the pink trucks, folks. Save the Tatas. That's what we want. We want to see those trucks out there all month long. All right. It's the Brickyard. It's 80 laps. Restart zone. Green flag. We're going. .488 Mark Retchen drops into the corner. Stephen Isham 40 to the back bumper. Turn 1 clean. So far, so good. Let's go for the Budgie Bird as Stryker closes in on the back straightaway. He's good to go. Corner second for Eric Schaefer. He's going to be able to extend here. We'll see him fan out back here. Jeremiah slides in. Jamie out back there as well. 9 rolling in for a chase. Right behind is going to be Brad Harris. Jamie Howell, the 11, up 6 already. Big cough right there. Sorry about that. Stryker out front early. Just saw the pass there on the relative. We'll see the 88 and the 4 working. Mark Retchen's going to be in third. Jason Day working the outside lane. I'm sorry, working the inside lane on turn 2. That back straightaway is where you carry so much momentum. The corners just a little different than each. They feel the same, but they're really not. Every one of the corners just a little bit different. When we looked at the track map before the start of the race, those are what we were seeing. We're seeing the different looks, the different vibes that each of these corners give. We'll take a look right there. It looks like a big, giant, big, giant rectangle. But not so much. Not so much. But all right. Couple of driver cams tonight. Alex Thompson, one of the drivers. Right behind is going to be Jason Hastings in the 49. Thompson, runner of the 16. Running the Mrs. paint scheme. He's running my wife's paint scheme that we made for him a long time ago. Actually, Jess wore that paint scheme in the powder puff race that we did in the trucks. I appreciate it running it. Jess has surgery on Friday. Thank you to everybody that got out there and put the time in. Bollinger is going to be back here in the 03. He's put in some energy as well, getting just a little bit better each and every week, and manufacture himself some good race lines here. 54.24. He's about second and a half off the pace. Just needs to work the bottom side of the racetrack. It'll be fine. Jason Day up inside the top five. He's in fourth here. As you see him work the back bumper on the 24. This is Strickland, Schaefer keeping it close. This racetrack is everything you could ask for here. And all the drivers really putting in the time and energy. Good to see everybody out there. Strickland out front, 5 of 80 being completed. Fastest lap of the race just ran by Jeremiah Burke here, a 52.65. Drops into the corner, gets cleared a little bit. Biggest mover of the race right now, Jamie Howell up 7. Alex Thompson up 7 as well. John Hammond getting started at the front part of this race line. Could be working to the inside of Rincon. Not far off, TJ Krober back here in the 8. I do like all the trucks here. We're enjoying the trucks. Greg Whitehead, one of his Save the Tatas movement number 3 truck here as well. Strickland still out front. Schaefer's going to be in second. Mark Gresham in third. Jason Day, Steven Easton back here as well. How about Coulter? Coulter back to the inside. I like the change on Coulter's truck. Goodness. Who's Newbrow involved in that as well. He is trashed on the inside here. Red Chase right there on the bottom. Evening, Gator. Good to see you. Hey, Fred Chase had Church on the inside here. 5 out. Oh, just not clear enough. Made Malcolm try to avoid. There's the 9. Driver's trying to brake. Fred having a jump to pit road there. I wanted to see what happened to Newbrow there, because Newbrow, I think he got on the brakes really hard there. Oh, held the brakes on his teammate there. Just a little bit of tap. That's a love tap at the front of that. He's fine. He's fine. Red Chase jumping to pit road. First caution comes out. As that would be, let me go back to the far Chase view. When the caution comes out with Fred, he does jump to pit road. So there's that. I mean, and this is a line that you could run the outside. There's the 5. Second lane corner out. It's a bad deal. Jerry gets collected in that as well. Unfortunate. Cody Kinsey coming to pit road. He's got some damage. A couple of drivers getting some damage out of this one. Again, long pace lap, so they should be able to get quite a bit of damage fixed as this one goes. Thank you to everybody for being out there. If I'm feeling up to it, we'll do some live streaming tomorrow. So if you haven't followed us on Twitch, do that. One thing I'm going to do is some people have been asking for me to redo the OBS and iRacing tutorial, and I want to include the installation of the ATEM multi-stream. So I think tomorrow might do that on stream. Reinstall OBS, reinstall all just basically do everything. Put on the vocal filters, all the things that I do with that, and go from there. I think that's not a bad idea. That way it'll be updated from the one that I did a couple of years ago. And then maybe it'll be a little bit better. I don't know. It'll be just a long form. Hey, this is what happens. First, is going to get the EOL here. He went ahead and claimed that on the outside. It came down maybe just a touch, but I think the 9 was going to have to exit right there. It's very tough to get out of these corners if you're running, those second lanes. So those wouldn't necessarily say that was a bad thing that happened there, other than Red having to have those have the truck worked on. Culver on pit road getting the damage worked on. Robert Church on as well. Brad Harris leaving pit road will be fine. Newbrow a little bit of time out there. He's good. RB, what's up, man? Good to see Rob Turner, RB Turner out there. Much love to you, man. Be lights off on the pace truck this time by. It'll be Strickland, Schaefer. Strickland on the inside, Schaefer on the outside. Let's see if Eric pushes a little bit further here. I didn't see if Schaefer had gotten the lead from Stryker there before the caution. Looking here. Don't think he did. We'll see if this works out. Again, packing up the corner and taking your time is good, but now we're going to be going 12 laps before the end of the stage. 88.4. Work the tires up. Get things rolling. Unfortunate circumstances. Michael's ride has got it going on. Good to see you out there. Anyway, I was talking about Coulter's truck. He made the change. He took all the red off and put the pink on there. It looks good. I was looking at, of course, there's Victoria's non-existent secret on Ryan Went's truck there. Hayden Malcolm back here, the 5'9". He's got a good little breast cancer awareness truck. And then on the inside, the 11, Jamie Howell. Same concept. Anthony Shook back here. He's got Donnell Williams to the inside. Donnell, same concept there as well. And back here, Brandon Banks. Cheddars.com. Oh, there he is. Christopher wearing the pink. Greg Whitehead wearing the pink. Pink is my favorite color. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Pace car's going to dive in. And we're going to do it again, folks. Just a straightaway way. There's those biggest pythons in all of iRacing. Ready? They're going. They're green. Turn one busy. Already. Corner out. Striker up near the wall. Inside lane. Jason Day to the outside of Mark Gretchen. The turns for the corner of Schaefer. A little better than Strickland here. They get down to the max straightaway. Schaefer right there with the draft. Early into the run, not a bad idea to do. The draft is super important on this racetrack. You're going to see Schaefer keep it close. The blind eye rating for your top two, 9,155. As Stryker works the bottom side of the race line. You see everybody trying to follow suit here. We're working on it. Happy birthday, Mr. Culver. From the Buggy. 4 on the 88. All with it. Mark Retchen. Ooh, a little free for Schaefer there, but he's good. Backs the corner up. Hearing speed, 88. Now with an opportunity to pull the draft, but the 4 is going to be able to utilize that straight line. He's going to have speed getting into the corner, only closing in 3/100ths of a second. So we'll see if Schaefer can just maximize the lap time here. That's why breaking the draft early is fine, but when you're the leader, you pretty much have to work the race line here. 4's going to drop in, going to go with the 88 up there. Drivers all the way down to the bottom side. There's Donnell Williams back here, able to keep Jamie Howell right there with him. Inside for Brandon Banks. 75 there as well. 75, 16 up near the wall. Good opportunity for the 5-4 and the 7-5. Jason Hastings in the 49 just behind. 16, into the wall. He's fine though. Little right side damage, but he's good. Just a little bit of a wall scrape. He'll be fine. Alex Thompson up 7. Cody Kinsey up 5. Just to get himself working here. Strickland a 10th to the 4 to the back bumper. 12 of 80 being complete. As these two duke it out mano-a-mano. Jason Day to 3rd. Coulter Jr. up inside the top 5. There's Ryan Wendt up 6. Mark Correction, 24:42 on the iRating off 3 from the start of the race. Still working. Kyle Dewey up 6. Jeremiah up 1. Donnell Williams up 11. Donnie working. Could be up 12. Gets to the outside. The 2 and the 5-4, 75. Hop into the corner for Donnell Williams here. Drivers that came to pit road just checking damage. What about one of those drivers? Cody Kinsey as well. Rick Whitehead came in 6 seconds, just checking what he had going on. Reworking Jeremiah into pit road here. Might flip the field. He could come to pit road a little bit earlier here. He can flip the field. It'll be interesting to see for the first 5 or 6 laps. Strickland, a little bit of clean air. Eric Schaefer in tow. Jason Day is in 3rd. We're checking in on the field. Just checking into the drivers. Let's go. $16 a little free. Just getting into the corner a little bit too heavy. Toppings right behind. Alex trying to drop down the bottom of the racetrack here. Gonna back you definitely back your corners up a little later in the run. Right now the drop into the corner for Thompson. Hold on to it. Oh man, into the wall a little bit there. 29. Good split 3 wide here. Greg Whitehead up on the high side. 29 gets into the wall a little bit. Devin Asuda back here as well at 5. Bollinger keeping himself nice, cool, calm, and collected. Good 5 laps to go on the stage. He's just riding. Schaefer out front. Strickland with that pass. I missed the pass for the lead there. See what happened here. I think Stryker got up to the wall. He did. So Eric Schaefer reassumes the lead. Jason Day is going to be in tow. The Canadian's going to have a 1.1 second deficit here. Strickland just drove into the corner a little bit too hard there. Had a good gap between he and Schaefer. Collects the wall out of turn 3. Ryan Wendt in 4th, Coulter Jr. in 5th. You see more aggression right behind him. One into the corner, dropping to the bottom side. Rushing up near the wall, little wiggle. Steven Isham to the bottom. Gretchen was clear for a moment. Then the 30 was right there on this back bumper. He's good, though. But he's good. Pretty even pace as Kyle Dewey will drop into the corner. Mark Gretchen will drop in right underneath him. Corner out. Gretchen does have the pace. He was off 5 from the start of the race. Just keeps getting met in the wrong corner. And the outside lane not as strong as what you want it right now. But time is of the essence. Eric Schaefer, Jason Day, Michael Strickland, your top 3. Be 3 to go on the stage this time by, and as they do, I'm going to hydrate here, folks, or we can call the rest of the stage. I'll be right back. Eric Schaefer out front. I didn't miss it. It just didn't go to it yet. Jason Day, Michael Strickland, your top 3. Ryan Wentz still in tow here. This is that final lap for the stage. Eric Schaefer looking for his 3rd stage win of the season. Robert Church having an issue jumping to pit road as well. So we'll see how this fares out for some of the drivers. Schaefer rolling, Jason Day, Michael Strickland will work. Churchy trying to leave pit road here. It'll be a few laps down. Maybe just had some internet issues. I'm not quite sure. Schaefer will come around. He'll win stage. He'll win the stage here. It'll be his 3rd on the season. And a very strong day for him as Jason Day will come home 2nd. Michael Strickland 3rd. Brian Wendt will be 4th. Stephen Isham coming around 5th. Coulter Jr. will be 6th. John Hammond 7th. Brandon Banks is going to be 8th. Anthony Shook, Kyle Dewey, your top 10. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate there, Budgie. I appreciate you. They're going to come around. Eric Schaefer gets the stage win as the Hampton, Virginia native. There we go. Man, oh man. They'll do their thing, and as they do their thing, we'll keep it up. We'll keep it going. I'll be right back with you. Schaefer wins the race off pit road. He's going to be your race leader, Jason Day. We'll see second, Stephen Isham, Michael Strickland in third. Your striker probably checking on, seeing if he had maybe a second or two of damage. That can be done during a regular pit stop, so if he stays an extra second or two, be no big deal. We'll see Ryan Wendt in fifth. That's where he finished the stage. Brandon Banks ready to go. John Hammond stays on an extra 7 or so seconds. I think he may have maybe got a little wall scrape. He was good to go. Thompson leaving pit road nice and easy. We'll see how this works out as they go double file here. Burke coming back around. He got a minute 37 fixed. Toppings coming around as well. He is coming off pit road. We'll see if that will keep him on the lead lap. I think Jeremiah is coming back around, so we'll see if that's going to do it. Churchy had a couple of issues. I think he might have just had some internet stuff going on. I'm not quite sure. He did get some damage from that first incident, so we'll see. He sits in 27th here. Bollinger on pit road getting repairs. He hit that wall hard, and we showed that earlier. So he'll be looking at quite a few. He needs a whole new front. Needs a whole new engine. Big hype from Budgie. Let's go. Final portion of this race coming up here. In only one stage for the Truck Series. And we like it. Chop Shop is coming back this Friday with the Cup Series. Race 1 at Atlanta Motor Speedway of their 5th season in the Chop Shop Racing Cup Series. We've called 4 of the 5 seasons. I'm glad to be back with them on another Friday night. It's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. 1 hour required. I bet you're done. You hit that wall hard. Oh, man. Pace cars in. Where's the NASCAR at this week? Are they at Vegas this week? I think they're at Vegas this week. It'd be a good time. Trucks are at Iowa. I know that. We're green. .25 of 80 being completed. Stephen Isham to the inside. Will clear up the 5-2. 5-2 almost into the wall a little bit there. Brandon Banks is going to be in fifth, back where he started. Again, had to go to the tail end of the field. So all the drivers that have worked their way to the tail end of the field, they're doing what they can right now. And putting it. How about it 3 wide back here? Dribble on the outside. Greg Whitehead on the inside. There goes Jason Hastings. This is 16 clears. .45 up high. 8:24.16. Eric Schaefer, your race leader. Stephen Isham closing in up 7 spots. Biggest mover of the race right now. Cody Kinsey up 16. Yaya has the 30 on the inside. It's Kyle Dewey. Right behind him, Anthony Shook. Door to door, right ahead of him. Kinsey working a second lane. That is a good passing zone, especially early on tires. 17 spots gained. If you're out there on YouTube, I encourage you to switch over and make sure you're watching at 1440p. We absolutely love our YouTube fan. It is great. Happy birthday to Culver once again. Happy birthday to Brent. His birthday's coming up here in about a couple of days. Always a pleasure. 23 in the 4. Getting into it, 23, drops into the corner, keeping it close. Good exit for both drivers. Jason Day in tow, keeping it close here as well. Brandon Banks, Ryan Wendt. Ryan getting better and better each and every week. Maximizing the effort, it's maximum effort. 160 out, corner. Good line for Ryan there. Out of the throttle a little early. Drops all the way down, tires below the white line. It's a good spot for it. 54 is going to carry a little bit more, but right now he's doing what he can. See the drivers up at 1 and 2, breaking the draft. Steven Isham keeping them close. Almost 190 getting into the corner here. Steven Isham seeing Eric Schaefer out of the corner. Michael Strickland a second here. And we'll see who's going to be doing what. There's John Hammond to the outside. Hayden Malcolm right there as well. Hammond working second lane here, corner out. See the two there. Oh, dig into the mix. Coulter Jr. Donnell Williams side by side. Ooh, little net code. Little free, but a little net code. He's fine. Coulter sees Brad Harris right behind him. The matching trucks, the teammates doing a pretty bang-up job. 21-1-2. And just ahead, Hayden Malcolm. Save the Tatas, folks. We're all about saving the Tatas on this family. Always, always, always. You know, that's the one big letter C word that we definitely do not want to. We need to find a cure for those. I'm telling you, the Tatas are important. 23 to the bottom side. Steven Isham breaks the draft up. Jason Day back to the outside. So now the 4 will work the corner. Isham on the bottom side. Jason Day working the outside lane. Here comes Stryker. 2-2. And Schaefer wants to see them battling side by side. He can pull away here. And Strickland will try to push the 5-2. That's what I mean. Schaefer will break the draft here. Steven Isham doing a good job of saying, you know what, we're good for the time being. I think Steven's got a fast truck here. Jason Day trying to get in tow. Now Eric Schaefer. Isham will feed the 40 and the 5-4 there as well. Steven Isham corner out. Oh, 54 to the wall. Brandon Banks. Little right side tap there. He's going to lose some ground. But he does have Cody Kinsey right behind him. Kinsey sees Anthony Shook there as well. Anthony Shook to the outside. There's Kyle Dewey. John Hammond to the bottom side. As second lane working. John a little bit of wiggle out of that truck, but he looks to be fine. As right now the 93 just ahead of the 75. 38 trying to side draft there. John with a drag race. We'll look at the corner here and see if he can make the pass on the inside. Has to brake hard into the corner. Anthony Shook will be able to run side by side, corner out. 38, 75, 30. Corner in for the 75. Can he slide up out of the corner? He should be clear here of the 38. 38 will be there. Oh, Coulter into the wall a little bit there. Hold on to it, Coulter. Hayden Malcolm to the inside again. Little right side. He's fine. One double breaks the corner up high. There's the 21 of Brad Harris behind him. Donnell Williams right behind him. Good run for the 1, able to extend the outside. 59 of Hayden Malcolm. We'll see the 21 make the pass. Schaefer to Jason Day. Still the battle for 1 and 2. Day works the outside lane a little bit more here. Stryker's going to be in third. Steven Isham backing the corner up again. 40 trying to work on the 23 as they get down to the front straightaway. 32 of 80. John Hammond with a big run to the inside of the 93 back here. Just a look at how this straightaway works. John Hammond trying to work back to the top 5. He started 4th. Had to go to the EOL and got the EOL challenge there because of finishing inside the top 5 last week. And so he started the tail of the field. But make this track his own again. Our charger right now, the 93 of Cody Kinsey. Schaefer, quarter second. Everybody doing themselves some justice here. Strickland, Jason Day in tow, single file back there. You see them all working. Thompson, guy behind the scenes right there. We'll go on board with him. You can hear the tires barking. Jason Day right behind Eric Schaefer. Keeping it close. Half second the gap now between first and third. Steven Isham, Ryan Wentz, Brandon Banks still there as well. 2.5 back is going to be John Hammond. That's Jason Day right there, 35 of 80. But he's keeping him close. Stryker got a little bit tight on the corner there. Ran a little bit higher. Trying to see what he's doing to his corner here. Comfortable in third right now. I don't know if he's just trying to maximize lap times right now. But Jason Day closing in the gap to Eric Schaefer. This racetrack goes to the nose. I'm telling you, what a great race so far. In the stage caution. Seen one other caution. As right now, Brandon Banks will look to go to the inside of the 40. Banks rebounding from the right side wall tap that he had earlier. The 40 will drop in. Here comes the 75. 75 to the back bumper. Hammond to Ryan Wendt. Oh, Ryan a little bit free. Back straightaway busy. Jason Day. We'll see Eric Schaefer extend here. Strickland's going to be in third. Steven Isham, Brandon Banks. My favorite static cams next to the super speedways, of course, but it's because you can see so much out of these trucks and out of this race line. Eric Schaefer, clean air the advantage right now. 54.55 the last lap for Jason Day. 54.30 for your race leader. Brooklyn 1.5 back. Steven Isham's going to be in fourth. Brandon Banks in fifth. John Hammond just got around Ryan Wendt in Kinsey. Still up 16. Having a good day. Kyle Dewey in the Toyota. One Toyota, one Ford. Everything else is a Chevrolet. Everything else is a Chevrolet. It's kind of crazy. Half second the gap now. Last time by 8/100ths of a second gain from Jason Day. So we come around, we're going to approach the halfway mark this next time by. 39 being completed, we'll have 40. Then it'll be the race. It'll be the race for the days, right? Chop Chop Racing next week in the Truck Series. I got to look at their schedule one more time. Let's see. We're at Indy, so they're going to be off next week. And then on the 29th, they'll be at Dover, then Auto Club, then Richmond. November 19th, they'll be taking a bye week there. Thanksgiving week, they'll be at Road America, Iowa, Michigan, then iRacing Super Speedway, December 17th for the All-Star race. We'll have a birthday stream the week of Thanksgiving. My birthday is on Thanksgiving this year, folks. Kind of crazy. Happens every once in a while. 1 second the gap. 55:05 for Jason Day. Stryker 55:02. 55:03 for Stephen Isham. 54:06 is for Eric Schaefer. Last 5 lap times: 54:1, 54:3, 54:3, 54:8, 54:6. We'll see who's maximizing tires right about now. Halfway this time by, and as they do, we'll throw it on exciting, and we'll take a vocal break, and I'll go cough my head off. Be right back. right. Thank you, everybody, for your patience with me today. Eric Schaefer, 2.6 second lead over Jason Day. Michael Strickland has Steven Easham, Brandon Banks in tow. I think John Hammond back here out of the race. I wanted to see what happened to John. So I try to keep track of everything here. Did John have a DC moment? That's what I wanted to see. That's what happened. There's John there. Fast forwarding here. It was there. It was there. Oh, it was right about here. There's. Oh, John must have had a disconnection. Oh, no. He's having a great day. And then the race it just goes that way. That sucks. That sucks for him. Berkey coming out. He's going to be 22nd here. He's lap down currently. Right behind Greg Whitehead. Eric Schaefer, your race leader. Jason Day, 3 seconds. Schaefer now with a chance to lead every lap here. Pretty close to it. 46 of 80. 34 laps to go this time by. Schaefer, Jason Day, 3 seconds. Stryker, 1.5, and trying to close in to Jason Day here. Steven Easham, 5 spots gain. Again, Kenzie moving back forward, 17 spots gain. We'll see Ryan Wendt just ahead of him. Kyle Dewey just behind. Newbrow up 18. The Newbrow's got is going places here. His last lap, 56.28. Gaining spots, moving forward. Coulter off 4 from the start of the race. We'll see Jorge Rincon right behind him. Man, oh man. So unfortunate for John in that set of circumstances there. That sucks. Sucks a lot. No bueno. But Mr. Van Nest, let's rock and roll. Jason Day still sacking here, 3 1/4. 55.64, the fall off right there. Schaefer still your fastest driver on the racetrack right now on this cycle. Jason Day 56.11, 56.04 this time by. Strickland 56.08. Steven Easham 56.12. Brandon Banks 55.99. Steven Easham holds on to 4. Strickland's going to be putting what he can where he can right now. Cody Kinsey up 18, got around Ryan Wendt. Newbrow is really there, man. Kyle Dewey just ahead of him. 2 1/10. Newbrow 55.92 last time by. Schaefer 55.58 this time by. .150 into the corner, 152 out. Just kind of looking at speeds here. The fall off about 3 seconds for the majority of the drivers, almost 4 seconds to some of the field. Just able to turn into the corner. Good battle back here. Steven Easham, Brandon Banks. Cody Kinsey, a straightaway away. Then Mark Retchin on the bottom side. Mark a few laps down, but he's ready to go. Telling you. The EOL challenge can be tough because you have to go through part of the field. And it can sometimes hurt you. 49.80 this time by. 50 being completed. 4 3/4. Schaefer working. Jason Day. Michael Strickland. Steven Easham. Brandon Banks. We've seen this race won on fuel mileage. Aiden Malcolm coming to pit road. He'll be the first driver to take it. Little wiggles back air. Steven Easham, Brandon Banks. Cody Kinsey, same concept. Ryan Wendt. We'll see him work. It was Brandon Banks right there. The drivers just getting a little bit free on the corner, but they're fine. 6 seconds the gap. Chance to close down. Now you can close in a lot of time on pit road. Aiden Malcolm will go a lap down here, but just barely. He'll be leaving pit road. Be Jason Day coming around, so he'll have a couple of drivers that have to work around here, so he'll get back up to speed. 5 seconds the gap now. 55.85. Day 56.09. Jason Day looking for a top 3 night. Thompson coming to pit road. Lap time starting to level between Jason Day and Eric Schaefer. Five and a third. But the last time, 5.585. This time for Schaefer. We'll see if he is going to be running. He has 56 flats this time by for Jason Day. It's going to be a little slower than what he was. 56.13. Steven Easham, Kyle Dewey to pit road. Coulter Jr. coming. Oh, Coulter Jr. on the inside. Goes around. Just trying to break getting into there. Man, oh man. Pit road wall. No bueno. Steven Easham getting his pit stop. Kyle Dewey in the same concept. Donnell Williams coming to pit road. Coulter Jr. We'll now look at it. Hopefully he doesn't have too much damage. Schaefer will come to pit road. Jason Day will come to pit road. Strickland will come to pit road. Brandon Banks will get that point for a lap later. He'll go one more here. Cody Kinsey, same concept. Will stay out a little bit longer. Ryan Wendt will do the same. Newbrow doing the same as well. Drivers keep it on 22. The last time by, so a green flag pit stop here. Be Hayden Malcolm, first driver to come back around and cycle here. Be up to speed, running a few seconds, a lap faster. He's right behind a couple of these drivers. Brandon Banks is your race leader. Schaefer leaving pit road. Strickland's going to be leaving pit road as well. Jason Day coming out. Schaefer going to leave seconds ahead of these drivers. Just able to get back up into the corner faster. Jason Day. 7 seconds the gap now between he and Eric Schaefer. Strickland will be closer here. Steven Easham up to speed. Will carry the back straightaway. See if he's going to be able to get to the outside of Jason Day. We'll be able to close it up. Newbrow, your race leader. Anthony Shook, not far off. Greg Whitehead's going to be in third. Brandon Banks on to pit road. Brad Harris, Ryan Wendt, Schaefer going around here. Brandon Banks leaving pit road now. Cody Kinsey's leaving pit road as well. Steven Easham will clear Kinsey, Jason Day. Michael Strickland in tow. The race is starting to cycle. Steven Easham, 7.5 to Aaron Schaefer. Newbrow coming to pit road. Gives up a little bit of wiggle here. Anthony Shook will be coming in with him. Greg Whitehead out of 4. Might be looking at pit road this time by as well. He is. He's going to take the hard left here. And Schaefer should cycle out here. Last lap. His pit lap. We'll see what he's running here. drivers will be pitting with most of the drivers pitting about 27, 28 laps to go this time. This next time by, it'll be 25 laps to go as Eric Schaefer did himself some justice. Newbrown leaving pit road now. There's a long way down pit lane, 55 miles an hour. Very, very sketch racetrack. Cycle's going to be a little bit different as Schaefer, Stephen Isham, Jason Day, Michael Strickland in tow of Day, Brandon Banks in fifth, Cody Kinsey not far off, Kyle Dewey 2.5 back, Ryan Went right there with a 30, Michael Newbrow leaving pit road up 18 spots, Rincon up 18 as well. Up to speed, Coulter Jr. able to hold on to the truck. We'll see the 4 on the front straightaway. Coulter's just underpowered right now because of the nose damage. Unfortunate for him, but hey, every spot counts. Jason Hastings into the corner as well. Hastings a lap down. He came in on 53. Berkey came in on 53 as well. There's Churchy still out there running. Admin box will give you 25 laps to go. Eric Schaefer out front, commanding the lead. As this racetrack showed up today. Flat tracks, flat surfaces, a whole lot of speed. Schaefer's last lap, 53.90, 53.82 for Stephen Isham, Jason Day, 53.87. Brandon Banks, 53.50. And Schaefer can just save some tire. 8 seconds the gap here. Driver's about 190, 192 miles an hour. 185 getting into the corner for Schaefer. Maximizing 160 out. Needs to be mistake free. 160 out of the corner. Keeping himself away from the wall. 185 getting into the corner. Stephen Isham back here. Strickland, Brandon Banks right behind. We'll see the 52 of Jason Day just ahead of Strickland here. These drivers a little bit more into the corner. Day out on the straightaway. Carrying the draft of the drivers ahead of him. That's Stephen Isham just ahead. Double breaking the corner as this 3-truck tandem. Sees a 10-second gap between them and Eric Schaefer. Coulter Jr. off track. He's good. He holds on. He's fine. Let's see what happened here. Oh, the 8 went to the outside. That was TJ there. Just carrying a lot of speed. Coulter doing what he can. Trying to do a lot of nose damage right now. Trying to complete every lap that he can here, though. 9 seconds the gap. Stephen Isham in second. Jason Day is going to be in third. Strickland's going to be in fourth. Schaefer. Oh, John's back. Come on, John. He had a PC issue there. Something had to have happened. Jason Day again looking for a top 5 night. And then looking for more laps here. He was fast earlier. Unfortunate to see what happened to him. Those disconnects or those shutdowns, they do have a tendency to creep up at the wrong moment. We'll throw this beast on exciting, see where these drivers are at. See what the race line is going to present itself to. Schaefer's last lap at 54 flat. Jason Day 53.94. Brandon Banks at 53.99. Spiker in the middle of all that, 54.04. Hastings making the pass on Coulter Jr. here. John trying to work on a couple of more spots. He's 16 laps down. but anything can happen. "21 laps to go. Eric Schaefer, your race leader. And we'll let him have at it for just a little bit. 14 laps to go. Jason Day, 11.5 seconds back. Brandon Banks is going to be in third. Stryker is going to be sitting in fourth. Steven Isham back in fifth. Cody Kinsey in sixth back here. Seeing Ryan Wendt in tow. There's TJ Krober in the middle of all this as well. As we see everybody working the speeds and everything they can do. Jason Day, between he and Brandon Banks, about 0.3 of a second difference here. 13 laps to go. A lot of racing still left to go. Anything can happen. How about Michael Newbrow? He sees 19 laps to gain here, or 19 spots to gain here. Cody Kinsey up 18. Might be able to catch one or two more drivers. We'll see. 1.8 back is the sixth truck of Michael Newbrow to Ryan Wendt. Kinsey just ahead, 2 seconds. The gap pulling away just a little bit here. Breaks up the wall, 5 1/4. The gap between he and Steven Isham. 55.6 his last lap. 55.40 for your race leader, Jason Day. 55.77. Brandon Banks now in tow, backing up the corner. 55.74. Stryker 55.64. He's a little bit faster as the drivers break up the draft here now. As the battle for second and third about to be a factor. Jason Day trying to utilize a little bit of that wiggle out of the trucks. 54 drops into the corner, bottom side of the race line. Closes in, corner out for the 5-4. Caution comes out. And I don't know why. And now that was all said and done. Oh, it's John. No, not John Hammond. There's Ryan Wendt right here. Oh, he was there at the inside of Coulter Jr. Went to the inside, dropped in. Oh, little netco gets a little sideways. And I think John slammed on the brakes there. When he slammed on the brakes to avoid that, they locked up the brakes here. And they just locked up on him. A little free. Yeah, he just locked up the brakes. John, a little bit of rear damage. He should be fine, though. Well, they all run it back. But as soon as should be your lucky dog here. He's your first driver off the lead lap. Alex Thompson, your last driver on the lead lap in 17th. So we'll see who does what. Jason Hastings come around. Chance for him to be the free pass truck. We'll see how that works. Coulter Jr., a chance to get the truck worked on. John Hammond coming around again. Just locking up the brakes and self-spin. Bringing out the caution. Sometimes when you have load cell pedals, folks, in the simulator, similar to what you would see in the in NASCAR, they have a tendency to just go. And we'll see pretty much everybody coming to pit road for a set of tires here. Yeah, I was going to say there's really no reason not to. Devin Asuno should be your free pass truck. You'll be able to come around, get back on the lead lap here. Jason Hastings, Jeremiah Burke, both drivers a lap down. Chance to stay out for a free pass. Anything can happen here. Turchi is back out there as well. Mark Retchen on pit road. Coulter Jr. on pit road. Krober, a couple of laps down here. Schaefer will hit his pit stop and have to do what he does. Brandon Banks missing his pit box here. Had to back up. John Hammond coming to pit road as well. Mark Retchen right behind. Schaefer, a couple of blinks there. Jason Day will come out second. Stryker will come out third. Cody Kinsey up 20 now. Brandon Banks, Steven Isham, Ryan Wendt, Michael Newbrow, Kyle Dewey, Jorge Rincon, your top 10. 3 drivers up 19 spots or more. It'll be Michael Newbrow, Jorge Rincon, both up 19. Cody Kinsey up 20. Has worked his way through with a smart race. Now a chance to be as fast as fluff. Eric Schaefer, your race leader, Jason Day, Michael Strickland, and now with 10 to go, it'll be insane. Thank you, Budgie, for the gifted sub to Mr. Banks. Brandon will be fine. He just had a backup on his pit box there, so a chance to be fast here. Stephen Isham, same concept. Couple of drivers staying out for the free pass, maybe hoping for another caution. Thompson getting some of his damage fixed. He's good to go. Spent about a minute on pit road. Tires, fuel. Devin Asuda again. Came to pit road. 10 seconds of damage repaired. And a new set of tires. Nathan Hastings staying out. John getting the UL for the spin there in turn 1. Anything can happen. Schaefer, Jason Day. Lights are off on the pace car. Drivers will get released. The 4 will choose the outside lane on the restart. Jason Day will be in second. Cody Kinsey will restart right behind Eric Schaefer. We'll see Jason Day, Michael Strickland, Brandon Banks, Stephen Isham. DBR 1 and 4 and 5. Jason Day, the Canadian, ready to go. The I flag up there. I would love to just set the room up in I flags. Why not? Why not? Have them going all the way around and have a crazy little rave party here. I don't know. Alex Thompson in 17th. Coming back around, a lot of drivers just, they spent the time on pit road, so they got to catch back up to the field. Most of the field in turn 3. John Hammond waiting for these drivers so that way he can get to the tail end here. There's TJ Kroger up there as well. Toppings out of the race. There's Eric Schaefer. Ready to go. Let's go, Budgie. All right. If you've enjoyed the race so far, this has been a good time. If you haven't done so, reach up, hit that like button for me. It goes along with the support the stream. Thank you to everybody for being out there watching and being a part of our stream. We appreciate you. Brandon Banks, ready to go, and he got a new sub there. He's going to restart 7th, what it looks like, 6th. I don't know. Something's happening there with the relative. We're going. We're green. Going around. Newbrow, Kyle Dewey, Kinsey got bumped there. 3 wide. 28 of Rincon into the 2, into the 11. The 8, the 75, the 24, the 16. Everybody getting taken out there. It all started with Kinsey into the corner. Oy. Back this up. It started way up here. I want to say there's some net code here. Door. Oh, he just got, a little free. Just a little free. Snapped on him. He saves it. And then they're 3 wide getting into the corner. Rincon on the inside. There's the 2, the 3, the 8. Again, the 16, the 24, the 5. Oh, the 5 into the 16. The 1 gets in it. Man, oh man. Church coming to pit road. His hood barely hanging on there. There for a moment there, his hood was flapping over the top. Cody Kinsey coming to pit road. Serious damage there. Alex Thompson taken out in that as well. Just minding his business today. Gets him in the corner, It just lands in his lap. Oh, he's breaking. He's trying to break. He's trying. Thank you for the clip. Man, oh man. Church right here. Goes to get in the corner. Try to navigate, smoke everywhere, and then just a truck in his face and my logo. Dang. Schaefer, Jason Day, Michael Strickland, Brandon Banks, Stephen Isham ready to go. Thank you for the clip. I appreciate you, Budgie. Thompson coming back around here. Will do what he can. John Hammond seeing a little bit of damage. Keep going. Keep running as many laps as you can. Do believe that would be Coulter getting one of his laps back. A couple of laps down. 75 laps being lap 75 being completed. He almost significantly almost got taken out there. Coulter's under power here, so there's Church. Break. Whoop. Ooh. He almost didn't. He sees the wreck. He slows down. Any one of these, if this would have been an incident point, oh man, he wouldn't have gotten that. He did get the lucky dog, so he'll have one of his 2 laps back here. Devin coming to pit road. Jason Hastings on pit road as well. Transfer tires and fuel, getting some stuff worked on. Greg Whitehead doing the same thing. Coulter Jr. coming around. Again, still 1 lap down for the driver. Greg Whitehead tail into this one. Will have to leave his pit stall if he needs it right now. It'll be he and Coulter Jr. trying to work on their trucks. Coulter just needing to do what he does. Greg Whitehead leaving pit road here ahead of the pace car. So Coulter Jr. would still be your eligible lucky dog. Donnell Williams wrapped up into that as well. Cody Kenzie, a strong night for him tonight. Just a shame that happened. It's a little free. I thought maybe there's some net code there. I think he just got a little bit free on the outside lane, pushing hard. So we'll see the 5-2 and the 5-4. Try to play some catch up to Eric Schaefer here. It'll be about 4 laps to go this time by. Eric Schaefer, Jason Day, Brandon Banks, Michael Strickland, Ryan Wendt, your top 5. Stephen Isham, Michael Newbrow 20. Newbrow will restart on the outside lane right behind Ryan Wendt. Victoria doesn't have too many secrets, but I do love the paint scheme, so much love to everybody. Coulter, tail into the field here. See John Hammond working on it as well. No claim on that one, I don't think. I didn't see it come across the screen. I think there's a lot happening there for it to be just one person's fault. Jorge Rincon having a great day, taking out of that one as well. Premier Racing Setups, SpeedyTrophies.com, ChopShopRacing.net, Admin Box, Track Racer, and of course, iRacing, your platform for sim racing. An absolute blast of a race so far. Indianapolis showing up in droves. Schaefer had an 11.5-second lead and is looking for his first win of this season through 9 races. He has everything he can. We're going to have to run some of the fastest laps they're going to see here. Restart zone coming up. Brandon Banks, Eric Schaefer on the outside. Jason Day. Green flag. Ooh, baby. A great restart for Schaefer. Jason Day into the corner. Brandon Banks on the outside lane. 5'2", 88, 40 into the wall. Newbrow sends it to the inside. 40 back to the outside. Brandon Banks to the 88. Jason Day side by side. Eric Schaefer trying to do what he can. Alex Thompson with an issue. On and off track. He's fine. Rolling forward. Eric Schaefer, half second. Brandon Banks up into the wall here. Striker clears. Let's go for the Lunchy Bird. Big hype. 5-2 back to the inside. Jason Day. Steven Isham will have the outside lane right there with him. 2x2 back there as Strickland will hold on to what he has. We'll see if he can track down 0.8 of a second here to Eric Schaefer for the next 3 laps. Steven Isham, Michael Newbrow, 21. Kyle Dewey back here in the 30. Sees the 21 of Harris to the inside. Kyle Dewey, Brad Harris side by side, 38 behind. Brad, thank you for the like, sir. Much love to you. 0.7 of a second difference. Michael Strickland into the corner. Schaefer pushing as hard as he can. At a 3 and 4. As Brandon Banks tries to hold off Jason Day. Day, Steven Isham. A great look so far. Eric Schaefer will make it 2 to go. The famed Brickyard. Fantastic race and a fantastic season. Busy season is upon us. I know it, man. Not for me, though. 4 up to the outside. Striker still holding on to second. Brandon Banks, Jason Day. Banks trying to close in half second to Strickland here. As we'll see Eric Schaefer able to control the restart, able to do what he can. And down to the bottom side. A straightaway away. Eric Schaefer down to the bank straightaway. Big push into the corners for all of the drivers behind him. White flag waves, final lap here. Eric Schaefer, a dominant performance tonight. Michael Strickland trying to hold on to second here. Where he started. It's what he needed. So the top 2 right where they needed to be. As Eric Schaefer goes to work. Full second. Brandon Banks trying to get one more spot here. We'll see how that works. Jason Banks. Michael Newbrow up 21 spots in 6th. A fantastic race out of the final 2 corners. Eric Schaefer coming around, will hit it for the final time. Eric Schaefer gets the victory here. Striker finishes in second. Brandon Banks will be third. Banks trying to shorten up shorten up to the line there, but just don't think he had enough speed getting there. But Schaefer gets the victory here, and everybody doing what they can. Michael Strickland will be second. Brandon Banks third. As a good race for these drivers. And Schaefer gets his first win of the season. We were waiting on it, waiting on the first one. And he goes ahead and dominates this race. I mean, absolutely dominates this race. 67 laps led, 7 different lead changes throughout this race. Striker led 11 laps. And then Brandon Banks led a lap. Michael Newbrow led a lap. Looking through the field. Fastest lap of the race, Jeremiah Burke, 52.645. I think that's it. So 7 different lead changes over the course of 4 different drivers. So that's pretty insane to think about. Schaefer will burn it down, and as he does, we'll give you your race results. Eric Schaefer Michael Strickland, Brandon Banks, your top 3. Jason Day, Stephen Isham, your top 5. Newbrow, Harris, Dewey, Ryan Wendt, Anthony Shook, your top 10. Hayden Malcolm finishes in 11th. Jason Hastings in 12th. Jamie Howell in 13th. Jeremiah Burke, Evan Asuna, Greg Whitehead, Alex Thompson, all on the lead lap. Michael Coulter Jr., first driver a lap down, finishes in 18th. And the rest of it, Krober, Retchen, Kinsey, Rincon, Williams, Church, Hammond, Toppings, Culver, and Mr. Bollinger out early. Al Dewey did a great job, up 5 and 8th. Again, your biggest mover of the race is Newbrow. Your next biggest mover of the race is Devin. He's up 13, 45, up 13 spots. And good end of the race. 80 lapper. Finished out well. Thank you to Speedy Trophies. Thank you to Chop Shop Racing. Of course, thank you to Track Racer, Admin Box, and all the fine folks that help everybody out over there. This was a good race. It was good race to be seen. Let's talk to him, though. He comes home with victory lane. Eric Schaefer gets the first win of the season. You've got 3 stage wins, and now you got the win under your belt. A dominant performance here at Indianapolis. Congratulations, man. Walk me through this one.
Yeah, I got in practice late. I was doing some stuff around the house earlier and got in practice late, and I didn't think I'd be very decent here because I wasn't practicing very well. Banks was outrunning me during practice. So as soon as I was able to qualify, man, I didn't realize I was going to get the pole by that much. But no, good night. I like these hot, slick, flat tracks, but I really didn't want to see that caution there at the end, man.
Caution, say you had an 11.5-second lead, maximizing getting in and out of pit road. That was one of the things that I saw earlier. There's a lot to be said for being able to have a driver's track, and you know, the trucks kind of get a little tight. They kind of get a little pushy, but able to control. If you can control your tires, you can control the outcome of where you're going to be. And I think that's one of the biggest things about Indy's. You have to drive the track. You can't drive the drivers.
That is a true statement. This is a driver's track. You have to be able to, I wouldn't say know what you're doing here, but know how to drive the track and save the tires at the same time and maintain the speed, because it is so hard to pass here. So it's like a lose-lose situation depending on how hard you run it, trying to stay up front or maintain speed, and then you're going to just kill your tires. That run there, the only reason I think I started pulling away from Jason and Strickland is because I was just managing the speed with the tires there. Like when we came into the pits, I was still, I want to say the upper 70s, low 80s there, and the other guys at Discord were a little bit less than me. But no, man, I like tracks like this, Jason. You know that. I love tracks where you actually got to drive the thing.
It was one of the things that we noticed when it comes to, you know, short tracks with you, you know, getting into like New Hampshire and those kinds of tracks. You have a tendency to just kind of always be there, trying to prevail. And tonight it was the case, man. I mean, I haven't seen an 11.5-second lead on one of these tracks with the leader. Normally it's like the top 3 or 4 drivers start pulling away, you know what I mean? And there's a group battling for that first, second, third spot. We saw you pull away, and then second, third, and fourth were putting on the battle. But it's a good track, man. Good race. Finally get that win. That's what I've been talking to you, but I haven't been talking to you in the P1 spot. So you came into this season or to this race with the points lead. Had 18 points over Nate, and I think Nate missed today's race, so that's going to change some things. That Banks will assume another spot here. We'll see a whole different kind of lineup getting into next week. But well, I say next week, 2 weeks. I think we're going to Dover next. Yeah, Dover. So we're going to be off next week. We're going to Dover, and that's a driver's track again.
Yeah, Banks is really good there. So is Kinsey. They're actually a little bit. They're actually better than me there, surprisingly. But no, Kinsey needs a good run, man. Him and Banks will be really tough to beat there.
I tell you what, Cody, if it wasn't for bad luck, he'd have none.
Yeah, that is true.
But But I know he's fast. He was fast today. He was good there in that restart. He just I thought maybe it was Netco, but I think he just got free. And then all of a sudden, when you get free out of a corner, your speed is so off and especially if you're in the entry of one corner, your speed's so off that next corner you're going to be 10 times slower, and it just makes for the chaos that kind of happened there. But and it's unfortunate for him, but able to maximize you and Banks again, top 3 night. A good opportunity, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, brother. Give you shout-outs. You get a victory. It's always a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you for putting on the broadcast. Speedy Trophies for sponsoring the league. All the admins and Chop Shop. Yeah, it was a good night. Shout out to all the DVR guys, and Paul set up shop for all your fixed setup needs.
I tell you what, Newbrow, 21 spots gained. That's an impressive drive too. So,
yeah,
he's close. He's close. He's getting there.
Yeah, he's got to get up here, man.
Hey, he will eventually. It's one of those times that it'll happen, and it'll be on a race that it'll surprise us all. I don't know.
Yeah, no doubt. That is a true statement.
All right, Shafe. Much love, man. Congratulations once again.
Thank you, sir.
That is Eric Schaefer coming home in victory lane. Put him down there with Banks while we talk to Strickland, who comes home P2 tonight. Held on to it. Had a great truck early on. And one of the things I wanted to ask you, a little right side contact very early on in the race. You led 11 laps, managing the tires, doing all that you did. You fought tonight, and you fought well you net positive. You started where you finished.
Yeah, it was a good race. I'm happy that everybody. There was a lot of give and take here, and we got a lot of green flag runs and some green flag pit stops. Those are always awesome. Schaefer was the class of the field today. Earlier in the race, when I was up front in clean air with a clean truck, it was nice. I don't know if I would have finished off where we were at that point, but he had a really good long run truck. And one of those, maybe 5 or 6 before the stage, I ended up undercutting the corner. I just went in too shallow. It felt like it upset the truck, like the splitter hit the apron, and then it literally shot me straight into the wall. So I got a little damage of it, but I was able to manage and regroup. I still don't think I would have had anything for him, clean truck or not. But we cycled in a couple of times. We tried to manage the tires. I personally didn't have the long run car. I kind of lucked into the second place spot because we got a caution there towards the tail end of the race. So I was probably more of a top 5 car today, but podium, I'll take it. Even when you're bad, sometimes you need to be lucky, and today we were just lucky.
It was one of those. This is one of those tracks that when I was talking to Schaefer, and we watched how that truck pushed out. I mean, we were pretty much on you when it happened. It takes a lot to be able to drop into these corners rhythmically and save as much as you can. A hot track, like Schaefer was saying, he likes the hot flat tracks. I know that you're very good at hot flat tracks as well. So a top 5 truck regardless, but this seemingly was about hitting your marks and hitting and being able to be there. And we've said it time and time again, you can't be in contention for a win if you're not in position for it. And you still stayed there pretty much throughout this entire race.
Yeah, you definitely want to be up in the front. You never know what could happen. I mean, Schaefer could have downshifted and be blown up, or did what I did and goosed the corner and went up to the wall. So you definitely want to be in position to be able to capitalize in the event something does occur. These guys are so good that it's rare that does occur. But if you're in position, it does happen, then you can take advantage of it. Qualifying good, maintaining your position, super important at these flat, longer tracks like Indy and Pocono. Positioning is almost more important than anything else. You want to be out front. You want to be in that clean air. Especially in these trucks, they lack the horsepower to kind of drive out of the corner when you're behind somebody. So that clean air is very, very important. It was slick. Um, I struggled with tight after I smacked the wall a little bit, but I also was in dirty air. So I was doing everything I could to try to get underneath the wake. I'd go
Right.
half a lane under where everybody else is at, or a lane, half a lane above. But then at that point, you're right. You're either going in too deep to get down in there, or you're going in too soft. So it's just a balance. It was these tracks are fun. They're tough. The guys that can be, you said the correct word earlier, rhythmic. If you can hit a rhythm, you're gonna be nasty at these places. And Schaefer was the top dog today.
And you're always competing for a podium. I'm talking to you dang near every week, man. This was fun. This was an encouraging race to show that the Indy can run competitively the way it did. Battles throughout the race. It was incredible. So we're gonna take a week off. We're gonna be at Dover. How do you feel about Dover?
I love Dover.
I know.
I've had some success at Dover. Dover's been good to me. Dover's fast. So we should hopefully be competing for a good spot at Dover. We'll see how it pans out, but I definitely like Dover more than I like Indy. I'll tell you that.
All right, Striker. Always a pleasure, man. Give you shout outs. You got a P2.
Yeah, we appreciate your time and effort. I want to make sure that I thank everybody that needs to be thanked real briefly here. We want to make sure that we give credit to where credit is due. And Speedy Trophies is our main sponsor here. So if you guys are in the market for any type of trophy or award equipment, please definitely visit speedytrophies.com. They sponsor this series, and we're very thankful for that partnership. Signature Esports, if you haven't done so already, make sure that you subscribe and interact with one of his streams. He's on multiple platforms. If you haven't realized already, he's the best in the business. So be sure we help this man hit his milestones. And we're going to keep it short. We want to give thanks to all the admins and everybody that showed up today. We appreciate every single one of you. We don't say it enough. Sometimes what occurs here, we get caught in the day-to-day life, the day-to-day cycle of life and work and play, and we don't thank everybody that helps put all these things together, especially families of the drivers. And as the drivers today, they did a heck of a job. We had one caution for 80 laps. This is what we expect here at Chop Shop. So I'm very proud of all the Chop Shop racers. Congrats again to Eric Schaefer, who's a class of the field. And then we'll go to Dover and see what we have there at that point.
Gonna be fun. I'm gonna enjoy it. We'll see you Friday. We're gonna have some fun then.
That's right. First Cup race of the season Friday. So season 5, Chopping It Up Cup Series. That's going to be exciting. Hot Atlanta. We'll see you there.
Yeah, Legacy Atlanta. None of that super speedway crap. Okay, gonna be good.
I think we got them both. But we're going to start with the older. Yeah, we're going to start with the Legacy one. So it's going to be fun.
Gonna be bumpy. I like it. Striker, much love, man.
Thanks. Thanks everybody out there. We all love you. Catch you later.
That's Michael Strickland coming home P2, and we'll let him have at it. Last but not least, a P3 finish here tonight for Brandon Banks. As I know you tried to shorten that up a little bit. You almost had it. But a P3 nonetheless. Good long runner truck tonight. Schaefer still had the truck to beat, but you had to work your way through the field a couple of times, being able to pit and maximize your pit entry and just doing what you needed to do here, man. That was a good race. Walk me through it from your point of view and what you think.
Yeah, starting dead last was kind of tough. I mean, it's really hard to pass here. Anyway, just this truck it's fun, but it's this thing requires you to have a really good corner off speed in 2 and 4, and it's really hard to get a good run off the corner. And these trucks, they kind of die on you with power, so it was tough getting up through the field. So we just kind of took our time, and I think we got up into the top 10, I believe, in the first for the first stage there. So did what we needed to do. I don't know, just made a couple careless errors throughout the race and just didn't get the track position I needed to be. I was right there with Schaefer there at the end, and then I don't know what I was thinking going into 3 and just completely missed the corner with like 3 or 4 to go and just gave up 3 or 4 spots there, and I don't know what I was doing. I was looking at Jason Day in the mirror and trying to figure out what he was going to do, and I don't know, just missed it. So we kind of gave that away. I don't think we really had much for Schaefer anyway. He was pretty quick. So, like I said, we come through the podium after starting last. I mean, can't really say nothing bad about that.
Nah, it was a great race, and the top 5 going to the end it's a unique proposition for a lot of that. We have another league that takes their winner and puts them at the end, and it's a challenge. I know it's a challenge on tracks like this. I mean, it's going to be a bigger challenge when it comes to Dover in 2 weeks, but the way that this track drives off, I know you guys are, and you and Stryker both said that this was about drive off and the power, just the lack thereof. The splitter not seeming like it's supposed to unless you're in clean air. I mean, these things, when you drive on the straightaway, it seems like they have a 2-inch gap underneath them. So there's a lot of air that flows underneath it.
Yeah, you really had to you had to keep your nose under everybody going into the corner. As long as you could keep the nose down underneath whoever you were passing, it was a real big advantage. Not just on the just passing, but just on the tires. It didn't cause you to wash up so bad. It really helped save the tires so later on in the run you could make the pass. And just kept a lot of air down on the nose so actually get through the corner. So that was real important tonight. Like I said, I don't know. We had a good car, man. I really think that I don't know. I don't know if I could have had anything for Schaefer if I could have been there with him from start to finish for a long run, but he was really good. He deserved it. We got to give him one every once in a while. He starts whining in the Discord if we don't let him win every once in a while. So congrats to him and Strickland and all those guys that raced up there in the top 5 or 6. It was a lot of fun racing with those guys tonight.
It was one of the things that I was going to say. Schaefer has won stages, but every time he's started, if he's been inside the top 5 and started in the back, he's never been able to win. This is his first win. He started on pole. He did that, and now he's got to do that at Dover. If you had to give advice to him, because you've got to win in this, and you've been in this situation, what's your advice to your teammate?
Schaefer's gonna have to be patient. Yes, one thing he does not have. So I think that's a lot of his problem is when he does win or finish in the top 5 and start in the back, he just doesn't have enough patience to get through the field before he kills his car. So I think if he's gonna be really fast there, I've raced plenty of times there with him. We're pretty close on speed, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I think if he could just be patient, I think this races are long enough that he can make his way through the field, and he's easily got a chance at doing it again.
He says you and Kenzie are the people to beat at Dover.
We're pretty good there. Kenzie's definitely good there too. Don't let Newbro. He'll sneak right in there too. He's gotten a lot better at that track. So I don't know. Our whole team's going to do good. So we had a good finish tonight. I think Newbro's in the top 10. Mm-hmm. Cody was running good there. I don't know. He had just a mishap there on that last restart or so when he lost it and won, but he was running really good. Yeah. So our whole team has been kind of gelling good, and we've been running decent. We just gotta finish them off.
Newbrow 21 spots, finished 6th. So
yeah.
almost a top 5. But now he can qualify on pole next week and do the same thing.
That's it.
That's it. Brandon, always a pleasure to get to talk to you. I know that the DBR team is excited to be here again, halfway through the season here, and this one was fun. So, but give a shout out to man, P3 finish.
Yeah, congrats to Schaefer for the win. DBR guys for running with it every week, and I have a lot of fun with them. For Signature Esports, for you guys for putting it on and doing a great broadcast. Speedy Trophies for sponsoring the league and just everybody. Like I said, just everybody that comes out and watches. Well, this league's a lot of fun. Like these guys, you get to race with them a couple weeks and stuff, and everybody starts getting used to each other and showing each other a little bit of respect. It's actually a really fun league, and can actually race pretty close with each other and still have a good race. So, like I said, we'll move on to next week or week after. I believe we have a week off. Go to Dover and try to drive through the field again. That's gonna be tough, but we're gonna maybe Schaefer can just follow me through there, and we can get back to the front.
There you go.
Maybe slow him down a little bit so he can pace himself a little bit.
Slightly slow him down.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
All right, brother. Right. Congratulations once again.
All right, man. Thanks.
That's Brandon Banks coming home. P3, he knocks it out of the park. Schaefer dominant tonight as Stryker comes home second. Again, Michael Newbrow. Newbrow is Becoming a legend, 21 spots gained. He's starting to become the Roberge of folks out there. I know a lot of people taking this week off. Roberge wasn't in today's race. He's celebrating Thanksgiving, of course, up in Canada. There's a lot happening out on the racetrack. A lot of fast drivers having some issues tonight. Server performance has been kind of trashy. We saw a few drivers blink tonight and get DC'd. That should never have been. If I feel better, I'll be live streaming tomorrow. We'll be going over how to set up OBS. I'll use Streamlabs to show what I do with OBS. We'll do it from scratch. We'll show people what tools I use and what I do. So that will be my live stream tomorrow, and that'll be what it is. On Saturday, our podcast is going to be coming out. We will post the links to the Signature Esports podcast. It will be audio only, and we'll get once studio kind of gets fixed a little bit here. We'll do some VOD podcasts and stuff like that. But outside of that, we're gonna talk about what our expectations is. So it'll be a smaller podcast that we're going to be releasing on Saturday. It'll be on YouTube podcasts, and it'll be also on Spotify. So that's where you're going to be able to check it out. And it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. SpeedyTrophies.com, Chop Shop Racing. We'll be back tomorrow for Sim 500. We have their truck series tomorrow night. They're going to have some fun. And then GT3 series on Thursday. Chop Shop Racing back on Friday with the Season 5 Race 1. If you would be a part of that series, you need to go to chopshopracing.net or discord.gg/Chop Shop Racing. Make sure you check out links in the description as well to be able to get a hold of these fine folks. Also, you can also go to our Facebook page, get in our Discord. You can also chat with everybody out there as well. Yeah, it's good. This is a good time. So if you haven't done so, hit that like, throw me some comments after the fact, and we appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for being out there. Congratulations to all the drivers. Great run by a lot of drivers. Coulter missed a few things, but he was able to rebound and be able to keep himself at least one. He gets a lap back and gets one of those back. So pretty happy about that. Jason Hastings up 8. A lot of drivers up a few spots here, maximizing performance. Again, Devin Asuna doing a great job. Top 15, 9th for him, started 28th. And it's a good time. It's a very tough league, but they're fun. They're a ton of fun. I'm going to go cough my head off again. Be good, be safe, be kind to one another. I hope you all have a wonderful night. It is always a pleasure to be able to talk to all these drivers and to do what we do and continue to push as hard as we can. It's going to be good. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.